Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. So I have something easy, super easy for beginners, super easy for those of you who sell jewelry or anything little like this. Check this out. This is a little pendant I just did in a couple minutes and it is two-sided. Do you know how I did this? This is so simple, you guys, and there's millions of possibilities. So which side do you like better? I think this one's really, really cool. I top coated it too to make it extra shiny. So what you're gonna need is UV resin. I'm using UV resin. You can use epoxy. You don't have to use UV resin, but you do have to cure a whole bunch of things if you wanna make a bunch at one time. You're gonna need tack it over and over glue. I think this is the easiest, best way to do it. And then I have 300 of these to choose from. These are nail foils. This package I'll link below. There were 300 in here. Oh, look at that one. It's camo. I didn't go through all of them. There are so many different nail foils. Ooh, that one's really pretty. I'm gonna pull that aside. I tried pulling some. Ooh, that one's pretty too. I don't know how many I'm gonna do today. Oh my gosh, every time I look I see another pretty one. Look at these. Oh my gosh, those are all gorgeous. Look at that one. Oh my gosh, you guys. I was gonna think this is a super fast video, but now that I'm looking through all these foils, I almost want to try them all, but obviously I'm not gonna try 300 of them. Look at them. Some of them I wouldn't use, but okay. All right. I did grab a bunch, and to start off quickly, they're sticking to my gloves from the static. I poured this set, 2 earrings, a pendant, and a keychain. And I pre-cured them. You guys know how to do resin. If you use UV, it's fine. If you use epoxy, it's fine. The only thing with epoxy is you have to wait. Not a big deal if you don't use UV resin. So while I do this, I'll probably just pour a whole bunch off camera so we could just do them all together. So I just took my pendant here and I took my tacket over and over. And it doesn't matter if there's a hole in it or not a hole in it. These do because it's just easier for me. I took a little dot of my tacket over and over and used my finger. Try not to get it on the sides, but you can always wash it off if you do. And just rub it around and let it dry. To dry it quicker, I stuck mine under the UV lamp just to go a little faster. So I'm just gonna do these to these 4. We're gonna make a whole complete set for these 4, and then I'm gonna pour a bunch, and we're going to test different backgrounds. We're gonna test different foils and see which ones look good, which don't look good. So I'm just gonna prep a whole bunch of these so you don't have to sit here and watch me do the gluing part. But this has to be dry. You gotta let them dry, and when they're dry, they'll be clear. Okay, so I'm gonna stick you on a little fast forward. Actually, I'm not even gonna do that. You know how to do this. So let me just get, oops, I just dropped one. Let me get a bunch ready, and then we'll come back and start putting foils on. I think what I'm gonna do, I took out a bunch of my colored UV resins. These are Light Wish and Temu and all different kinds of brands. I think, because I'm not gonna double side them like this one, all of them, that's just a lot of work. I just wanted to show you that you can do that. So I'm gonna take colored resin so you don't have a clear background, and I'm gonna fill some of them in with a whole bunch of different colors, and we're gonna get corresponding foils to go with them so the back looks finished, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to, ooh, this one's really bright. I rarely use these, so I didn't remember what colors they are. So we're just gonna find something that goes with them. I didn't pick out the foils first, I just picked out these colors. So here's a light or aqua blue. We'll do this one. And then we'll go ahead and cure all of them at one time, and then I will put the glue on all of them at one time so we could work one step at a time. Okay, so I took a whole bunch of colors and just stuck them in there. So we're gonna let those cure, but I pulled this one out and we're gonna do all 4 pieces, so like a complete set. So each side, you'll see the back side is like whitish and then the shiny side is your up. So you're just gonna take your piece, and if you do have a definite up or down, and if there is a definite up and down on here, make sure you get it lined the way you want to, kind of like I did this one. I put the lines up and down to make sure it was going the right way. So since this is just a marbly type, and it's hard with gloves on, but I probably could take them off at this point since I'm kind of done. I think I like this portion right here. All you do, press it down really well, and that tack-it will stay tacky. Oops, did I flipped it over by accident? It will stay tacky until you do something with it. Okay, and then you're gonna pull it slowly to make sure it's coming off. See right there, I missed the spot, or I could have missed it with glue. See, I'm not getting the whole piece, so just push it back down. Hopefully I don't mess this piece up. I might have not waited long enough. I could always wash it off and start all over again, so that's a good thing about this. So this one isn't working that good. Let me see what I got. So this one is showing my glue mark, so I'm going to wash this one off and do this one over again, because that did not happen on those. So I must have messed it up with my glue marks. Let me try another one and see what I have. Whoops, this one keeps going everywhere, so I'm not sure that this one will work either. So be very diligent with your gluing. I just pushed it on with my fingers. Didn't use a brush or anything. Yeah. I don't know if I better get a brush out and start it correctly, because I'm just using my fingers and it's not working as beautiful as it worked on the other pieces. So that's what we have for those. So you can make mistakes. So you can see, I'm gonna wash those off, and I think what I will do is put another coat of glue on these with a little brush. Let me find a brush. See if that one's good. So let me re-glue these ones to make sure I have a good foundation. I would say try not to get brush marks, depending on, these are just cheap foils off Amazon. So I don't know if it's that particular foil that I'm using, because I did not have a problem with the other ones that I was doing. So I'm just gonna paint this one on again. And I bet I could paint right over that paper. Let's try it. I'm gonna see if it's even necessary to take that paper off. I bet we don't even see it underneath. Good experiment for you. There's plenty on my brush here, and you could just poke it through the hole with your little dotting tool or a toothpick or something to get the glue out of that hole for your pinch bail. Okay, so we're just gonna let these dry and see how that works. I'm not sure if it's gonna work through that or not. We'll see. I tried them again, and I don't know if it's just this foil, so I'm gonna try a different one. I washed them off. You could wash it back off with soapy water and get them back to the beginning. I put the glue back on. I'm letting that cure. So let's try this one, because I didn't have any issues with this one or that one at all, and I did it the exact same way. So again, these are cheap foils, so it could be that. This is the dark blue, and I think I'm going to try this foil on it. And I know, see, they're very sticky. You have to be very careful touching all these because they stick to everything. I'm just gonna try to push it down the best that I can. And don't just rip it off. You have to go slow. Okay, so I can see, you can kind of tell where you didn't get glue. Or where you have to push a little harder. So this one's coming off really good. And you can see right on the foil which section didn't come off. You just put it back down and it came off the second time. So see, the foil is clear. See, that one worked fine. I knew it wasn't me. And then if you have any hanging off, you can take a nail file if you want to. Just get that extra foil off. And then, so if you didn't want to double side it, just do the back the same, corresponding color with the front. So I'm just going to set this aside. We're going to top coat all these after we're finished. And this one looks like it had a little bubble. All right, so let's say the pink one. Let's try this foil. These are all dry, by the way. So this one looks kind of cool with some pinks in it. Let's see what we can do. If I tried dual-sided tape, double-sided tape, didn't work at all. The tape just pulled right off your piece. So if you have another trick, please put it in the comments that could be easier than this. Oh, that was the hole for the, see, this one's coming off good. Oh, little pieces there. There must be something they use for nails. I don't do nails, so I'm not sure what they're using for nails. All you nail techs out there, what is it that you're using to get it to stick? See, it comes off. You have to be very patient and you have to push very hard. There we go. That one worked. And I think I'm going to top coat some of these with some glitter or something to that effect. All right, I've got, this one is backed in white. I wanted to do the black one in iridescent, kind of like this one. See if it works. See if it looks good. Something like this. But I don't know that you even need a black background for any of this stuff. So let's try it. What I can see when I'm pulling it off is the lines from my glue, the brush marks. So not every brush mark. See, that one's not looking so hot. I might have to, and that one's not looking so great. Although it would have been really cool if all those parts would have came out. I'm gonna try to put glue on that one again and see if I could get that one better. So let's try this white one. Let's try this one here. I've got this one. I'm not sure which is front or back, but I think this is the right side. It worked so well for my test piece, and now I'm here like, sure it did, Michelle. Sure it did. I swear. It worked great for that one. You can see it. And this one's not so great. There must be a stickier glue because the tape was not good, and this glue kind of works, but it's not 100% on all these. See that one? It's not horrible, but it's not complete, not 100% complete. Let's see, a purple one. Let's try, I don't know, let's try a more opaque. Let's see this one on something. Let's do this one on this one, smoky gray. And we're gonna put it this way. And here I was so excited to show you this. And this one's not pulling off good at all. I have a feeling it's cheap foils. Maybe I will order some more foils a little bit better, because I'm wondering if that's what it is. Well, that one came out pretty good. A little bit of diamond dust on that one. That one will look good. Let's see, how about, should we do this one? Let's try, oops, this is a large one. Let's try it. I don't know. I know I'm not the first one to do this, so please give me your tips. Oh, see, now this one's gonna come off really good. Isn't that weird? That's so weird. Oops, that piece right there. A little bit down there didn't come out that great. But we can always come up with plan B, right? Let's try this brown one. I wanted to try this dark brown foil. This one, I need a large piece. Let me get some stuff out of my way here. We're going to try to fix those. Yeah, you can see the brush marks, so I have to figure out how to get the glue on flat, because I think that's what's happening, is the foil's not going between those brush marks. This one's pretty though. That one came out really nice. Let's see, I've got a few left here. I think this is a glow-in-the-dark one, this pink one, because it was sure shining underneath that light. Let's do, I had a, oh my gosh, they're everywhere over here on my desk. There was like a rainbow type one I wanted to see. And I wanted to do it this way. Let's do it like this. Whoops. Yeah, kind of disappointed in these foils. It's got to be the foil. It cannot be, because this glue holds all my glitters on my tumblers. I never had an issue with this glue before. See, it's not 100%, but it's okay. See what's staying left? See all the lines in that? That's because my glue's not flat. So I only have a few left here. I'm not sure how many I can salvage out of here without taking a whole bunch of time. I've got some clear ones left. So let's try Let's try this one. Look at that one. That's really pretty. This was supposed to be my set, but I don't think it's going to be my set because I'm not having great luck with all these foils, so. Is there a spray tacky glue, I wonder? Oh, see, now this one came out good. One tiny little piece right there. That one came out nice. There's only a little piece missing. Let's try this little one. I'd like to get a matching set of earrings from these. Sticking to my light. Oh, did I put it on the wrong side? Yes. Okay, sorry guys, wrong side. Yeah, I don't like seeing the lines underneath. I didn't see the lines under the first one, but that one pulled off really good. Let's just do the other one as an earring. And then we'll do the big one. I'm going to try one of those iridescent films. Oops, pulled it off now. And let's try this last one, which is a color changing. But with these, it's like exactly the right width. Oh, and I just messed it up. There we go. Whoops. I don't know about this one. Not good. Look at all those spots that it's missing. Not crazy about that. So let's see. We got a few that we could save. I think these are salvageable. So I'm just going to top coat these. Oh, here's another one I didn't do. A blue one. See how sticky that tacky, it's not the glue. I'm telling you, it's not the glue. Let's try this one. Butterflies. And I will order some different foils, and we're going to try this again in the very near future. See, now that one went on perfectly. That is weird. Almost perfectly. Well, there's a few lines in here that did not come off, but it looks pretty good. Doesn't look that bad. The sides are sticky. I'll have to wash it when it's completely done. So let me grab the ones that are okay, and I'm gonna top coat them. This one's not bad. That one's not bad. This one's good. This is the first and only great one I did. And you can even go around it with like a paint pen to edge them. They're all not horrible, but they're not exactly what I wanted. So let me see what I could do to dress them up. Well, I'm glad I didn't scratch and throw away the video. I wasn't gonna put it out until I can get it good. So on the break, even though it wasn't a break for you, I ordered the proper nail foil glue that you would use on nails. So that should be here in a couple days. So I'm gonna call this video part 1, what not to do. Here is the ending because they did come out really nice. I put the glitter in the UV resin, put a charm on some of them. You cannot even tell that some of it's missing. It almost looks like it belongs. The backs aren't beautiful, but the fronts are really good. So most of them are salvageable. This one, I took a Sharpie marker and I went over all the lines and then I edged it with black. So that one was salvageable too. This one's got the white backing. Here's a keychain I did. I put a little fairy on it and a flower, and that one came out really nice too. Nothing wrong with that one. So that one, they really got salvaged pretty good. These two, I just put the glitter sparkle on the top coat because it didn't really need anything else. This one I turned into a key charm. The back didn't come out perfect, so this one's gonna stay with me. I'll put it on my purse. It came out a little bumpy because the resin went through the hole, so I had to drill it out, and this is pretty sharp, so I scraped it down. I didn't want to put another coat on it, so I'll keep it for myself. It's the perfect colors, but it came out really, really nice. This one came out good. So all in all, it wasn't a complete fail, but I don't think that's the right glue. So let me get the right glue in and we'll do a take 2 and we'll do some other foils to show you. This one came out really good. The butterflies in there. I hope I can get good pictures for you. And then one more. That one I just top coated with a sparkle dust. All right, well, stick around for those pictures if you want to see them up close, and we will do take 2 in a few days. Other than that, I got a couple special things in the next couple days, and I will see you tomorrow, guys. Have a blessed day. Bye, everyone.